Hi, welcome to the show. My name is Nicholas Audrey Moreno, and I'm the author of Humans Are Amazing, Discovering Your True Self. In my book, I propose the idea that all people should learn how to use both hands equally, and thereby become ambidextrous. I also ask the question, why are most people in the world right-handed? In the world, 90% of the population is right-handed, and only 10% to 12% are left-handed, and under 1% of the world's population are ambidextrous. So one of the points that I make in my book to discuss is music. I began to use my left hand in high school, and I just had the idea that I should learn to train my weak, non-dominant hand to be as strong as my right hand. Why have two hands if you're only going to use one hand all the time? And I also thought to myself, well, if my right hand gets tired, I could switch to using my left hand as a backup. So when I began to train myself to use my left hand and build up the strength in it, I also started playing guitar left-handed. I got a guitar and I strung it left-handed, and I began practicing and learning. When I began to play guitar left-handed, I noticed that I enjoyed it a lot more. It's as if it's much easier and it just flows out of me when I play left-handed. And that's one of the main things I discovered, is that you will enjoy playing music more. So I did a lot of research on famous rock bands and musicians, and what I find is many of the big rock bands that are very successful have a left-handed player in them. So I made a list here of some rock bands that I wanted to go ahead and point out that have left-handed people in the band and they're successful. So one of these bands is Nirvana. Nirvana is very successful and very popular, and as we know, Kurt Cobain is left-handed. He's a left-handed guitarist in the band. What some people may not know either is that not only is Kurt Cobain left-handed when playing guitar, but he's also ambidextrous. He writes right-handed. Well, he did write right-handed. So moving on, another band that I'd like to discuss is Oasis. Oasis is huge. They're one of the biggest bands from England. And what's curious about this band is that, well, we all know Liam, well, they are ambidextrous as well. And Oasis is a big band, very successful. So I'm very happy to know that. Another band that is successful and has a left-handed person in the band is Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath practically invented heavy metal, and the guitarist is Tony Iommi, and he is left-handed. So he's a great guitarist. Listen to some Black Sabbath. He's amazing. He just rocks. He plays some crazy solos, and all the other little parts that he makes in his songs. Man, Black Sabbath rocks. Another band that is very successful is Smashing Pumpkins. Well, Smashing Pumpkins, the lead singer and guitarist is Billy Corgan. He plays right-handed, but he's ambidextrous because he writes left-handed. So he's left-handed because, well, if you see pictures of him, he's writing left-handed. So he may play guitar right-handed, but it seems like he's using his whole brain because he's using both arms. He's ambidextrous. Another band I want to say is Blink-182. Blink-182, the drummer, Travis Barker, is left-handed. So Travis plays the drums right-handed, but if you look at Travis right, he's left-handed. So Travis Barker from Blink-182 is left-handed. So Blink-182 is a great band, and they have a left-handed person in there. Another band that I would like to mention is Slipknot. Slipknot did have a left-handed person, but sadly he passed away, which is Paul Gray, and he was the bassist. He's the one that wore the pig mask. So Slipknot, huge band also, very big, very successful, and they had a left-handed person as well. Another band that I want to mention, of course, the mother of all bands and considered the greatest band of all time, the Beatles. Paul McCartney, left-handed. We all know how successful the Beatles are and were, and there is hardly any band that could top them. And even when they broke up and parted ways, Paul McCartney became the most successful Beatle with his album Band on the Run. So Paul McCartney in the Beatles, left-handed, and Beatles gigantic band in history. Of course, we have the Jimi Hendrix experience with Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix left-handed, and we all know about Jimi Hendrix. He practically reinvented rock music and the guitar. And look at his solos, listen to his music. He's just crazy. His live stage performances, mind blown. No one, I don't think anybody can catch Jimi Hendrix. You know, we have a lot of other guitarists who are great, but man, he contributed so much to rock music. So practice playing some music when you have your downtime. I encourage you to get a guitar, string it left-handed, and try to practice left-handed. And maybe if you're already left-handed and play left-handed, maybe try to play right-handed and see if that helps you as well. So thank you for watching the show today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also check out my book, Humans Are Amazing, Discovering Your True Self. So thank you for watching the show, and have a great day.